So imagine a little girl who's about in third grade and she moves to a new city, new town, and she goes to the school where she's the only black girl in the whole school. Now, her teeth are all messed up, facing each other. She has little flat warts on her face that she ends up getting frozen off later, but she's bullied, and because she's the only black girl, no one wants to eat lunch with her, no one wants to sit with her, so she starts having lunch with the librarian. The librarian, Lyndon, ends up being a very, very good mentor and encourages her to write. So she starts writing poetry, and Lyndon tells her, your poetry's actually good, and they enter it in poetry contests, and she wins poetry contests and starts getting recognized for her work a little bit. So then, flash forward 20 years later, she uses it as a coping mechanism when life issues come up. Well, that little girl was me. I started writing poetry in third grade, and I went ahead and self-published a book, The Average Girl Me, in March of this year. It was something I wanted to do for a while, and actually came up with the idea in my early 20s. And I just never did it, and I finally did it. So these are all poems composed from third grade all the way up until recent, early 20s. So I'd appreciate it if you check me out, support me. It's on Amazon. Type in The Average Girl Me by Ashaki Scott and you'll find it. It talks about poems having to do with love, heartbreak, grief, parents, just issues, self-love, things that we face as we grow up in our early formative years. So yeah, thanks guys.